Gervonta Davis.
I've been beating up that side like I'm Devin Haney.
He's Terrence Thornton. I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet.
Now, y'all listen to me. Whoever think Gervonta Tank Davis and Frank versus Frank Martin fight, y'all picking Frank Martin or y'all think something tragic or phenomenal don't happen from Frank Martin. Yo, think again. Think again. We about to get into it. This is the elements of boxing with your boy King Sid. Check this out, man. Listen right here. This is going to be a calm fight. The reason why it's going to be a calm fight, because like boxing fans, the boxing community all say, style make fights, right? The style of Frank Martin, defense, countering, same as Gervonta Tank Davis, but Gervonta Tank Davis got an IQ. He been in this position before, and I'm talking about the spotlights, right? But not only that. So let's talk about how the fight gonna play out. First half of the fight, Gervonta Tank Davis, he's gonna just be looking for the mistakes, the repeats. He want to see if he throw a jab or if he throw something, how Frank Martin gonna react. Is he gonna react the same way, or is he gonna show him some different looks? That's what Gervonta Davis looking for. But he might get a little spicy in there because they sparred, so he might show us a little more coming forward, a little more jabbing, right? He might do that. He might give that to us. Also, in that first round, we don't see Gervonta Tank Davis do this. His phenomenal. His defense is the bob and weave. He go low because he low to the floor already. He gets low, real low, and he slipped them hooks, slipped them jabs. He stayed right in pocket though, so he could. So when you finish, he's able to counter you, right? But here's going to be a great outlook on this. As Gervonta Davis is doing that, Frank Martin always counter to the body. He a good body puncher. Good body puncher. He's not a headhunter. He's not a headhunter. He got a jab. He throws the jab. He flicks the jab out. He's not a headhunter. He likes to attack the body. So when y'all watch Frank Martin, the way he's throwing it off the hip, the way he's throwing his punches off the hip, his hooks, it's gonna catch Gervonta Tank Davis a little bit. Because the way Gervonta Tank Davis coming low, Frank Martin is thinking to the body all the time. Gervonta Tank Davis don't have to pick up on that. It might have to take a step back, do a little shoulder roll or a little put your hands up. All that ducking, Frank Martin got something for that. Going into the second half of the fight, Gervonta Tank Davis, that's when he started to turn it on. That's where we probably gonna see in the sparring match we didn't get to see Gervonta Tank Davis and never show us, where he threw that brick at Tank Davis. Only because the way the fight's going. This is going to be a slow-paced fight. Gervonta Davis going to have to pick it up in the second half. So what's going to happen is he's going to be coming forward. And since Frank Martin is that counterpuncher, great I don't think I'll say great defense, but he got good enough defense to throw that brick and land. Throw that brick and land. Now, I don't know if he's going to be successful with it. Is he going to keep it up, switch it up with the uppercut? I don't know. because this is another thing we have to point out. Frank Martin, not only that he started late when he's 15 or 18, not only that, right? Because Deontay Wilder started late, but he got that power. So Frank Martin not only started late, he never fought in the spotlight a southpaw. That worries me. As a casual fan, that worries me, man. How you never fought a southpaw? So now in this camp, he's gonna be training to fight a southpaw. I hope that's what he's doing. Because in the big lights, you never fought a southpaw. That's gonna play a big part in that second half. Even in that first half, when Gervonta Tank Davis not even throwing, he's figuring you out. So you have to know and figure out how a southpaw gonna play. It's like a shadow. Your feet don't be stepping. The jab is right here, so y'all both don't be playing with the jab. Like it's not gonna be a great fight because Frank Martin he's kind of a C-class fighter. He didn't get Autumn out of there, which Autumn done a fight Shakur Stevenson on July 6th. He didn't get him out of there. He did bruise his face up, but he ain't stop him or nothing. He ain't do nothing. So this gonna be an okay fight, but we don't hype it up because we don't get to see Gervonta Tank Davis display his talent. And that's what it's coming down to in boxing. I see, man. A lot of these fighters want to display their talent. When I thought when you fight the best, that's when you get the best out the fighter. Not fighting a C-class fighter and you get to do everything you want to do in the ring. Gervonta Tank Davis could literally do whatever he want in the ring. He got experience fighting southpaws. Around nine is gonna get shaky. I tell you that. Round 9 is gonna get shaky. It's gonna be hard to keep Gervonta Tank Davis off him. Gervonta Tank Davis, once he get into the later rounds or he get hit or he's losing, you can touch his chin up. He don't care about you touch his chin up because he's gonna get it. He don't get a hit. He know what he brings to that table. And Frank Martin, you need to know, what do you bring to that table to keep Gervonta Tank Davis off? I think in the later rounds, you need to move around. Use your footwork to move around. Try to have Gervonta Tank Davis come in. Keep your counter game up. But yep, that's all I have for y'all. It was just crazy to me that Frank Martin never fought a southpaw. And people was really, he never fought a southpaw. He started late. And people was really saying this, people hyping it up like it's going to be a great fight. And I think just because Frank Martin got that touch of Earl Spence Jr. Frank Martin should be fighting people like my brother Keyshawn Davis. You hear me? But that's all I have for y'all. Gervonta Tank Davis fans, Frank Martin fans, let me know in the comments. Why the hell would y'all think Frank Martin got something for Gervonta Tank Davis? That's all I have for y'all. Let me know in the comments. Make sure y'all share this video. Click the subscribe button so I get the notification on box. The elements of boxing.